video starts, quick shout out to everybody and Lauren for driving me home, and Colin, my 200 subscriber, and Sam, the slime, and everyone else.
This one's Turner.
Here. What's going on YouTube? It's me, Ben, again, and guys, first things first, something remarkable has happened. We have hit 200 subscribers. Let me show you. Well, I mean, it says 199, but it said 199 before, and my friend Colin Felix just subscribed. Shout out to him. So we basically have 200. Also, what do you guys think of this? Like, this could be a new spot, because usually when you see the background, the black background that's downstairs, like, I just put my phone by a window, and that all the light just shines in my face. Now I have this lamp thing. But 200 subscribers isn't the topic of this video. This video is why they should make a Skate 4. Now, if you don't know, the Skate franchise it's the series of videos games where you play as a skateboarder and you try to sell skateboards. Like you do more missions, sell more skateboards, and it's a really It's a really fun video game series, and I really love it. So yeah, you play as a skateboarder who tries to sell boards, which is kind of like the equivalent, I wouldn't say making money, but kind of like experience points, because you can't buy stuff with the skateboards that you can sell, but you unlock stuff, like you unlock new clothes that you can wear, and you don't have to buy it. It's just there, and like certain clothing items or a certain deck for a board, it requires you to say do a pro challenge for some skateboarder. So yeah, they've made 3 games now, Skate 1, 2, and 3. I've played all 3 of them. I have 1 on my Wii. I have 2 I played at my cousin's house. And 3 I have it on my Xbox 360 and Xbox One, because Skate 3 is backwards compatible, which is really awesome if you don't know what that means. Backwards compatibility on Xbox is where you can take a certain game from Xbox 360 and play it on the Xbox One, so it's pretty cool. And yeah, so all 3 games are really fun. Skate 3 is probably the most successful. I didn't do any like research, but I honestly think if they made a Skate 4, it would make so much money. I mean, Skate 3 is such a loved game, and it sold a ton of copies, and I think if they did make a Skate 4, they'd make a ton of money off of it, and I hope they're like developing a Skate 4 right now, because Skate 3 didn't have the best graphics, it didn't have the best of anything really, but it was such a fun game, and I really enjoyed playing it. Like, you can just mess around and challenge yourself, try to do like a certain trick or a certain grind. It's really fun. Skate 3 came out in 2012, I believe, and guys, it's been 5 years. If they better make Skate 4 great if it does come out, and I truly hope a Skate 4 does come out, because if it doesn't, like, if you haven't played it, which I highly recommend you do, even if you don't really like skateboarding, if you're not really into it, I think you'd still enjoy playing it. Like, it's a really fun game. I would almost say it's a sandbox game, where, I mean, yes, there is a goal to sell 1 million boards, but I mean, you don't have to make that your goal. Like, it's not like a more traditional campaign where you have to beat one thing to do the other. It's totally open world. There are like 3 different districts that you can go to, and there's so much downloadable content for this game. Like, you can get different parks, like one's like a freaking Transformers park, and it's really cool, because there'll be like these huge jumps on these parks you can get, and they're free to download, I believe, and they're so fun. There's DLC, it's spot on with this game, and I think that Skate 4, I think if you took all the elements from Skate 3, made a new world, bettered the graphics, soundtrack. I'll talk about the soundtrack in a little bit for Skate 3. It's amazing. But if you just took everything that Skate 3 had and prettied it up, made a different world, or you could just use like a similar world, and better graphics, better sound, just everything better, I truly believe it would sell so many copies. And the soundtrack is so good. I mean, the soundtrack is full of songs that I've never even heard, and I'm sure most of the people who played the game have never heard the songs on the soundtrack before they played the game either. But it's just there's something about it. The soundtrack just fits the game so nicely. It's amazing. Like, just look up, pause this video, keep it an open tab, and just look up Skate 3 soundtrack, and just listen to a random song on it, and it fits the game so nicely. Like when you're just skating, just like skating along, a new song comes on, it's just awesome. Like you can ask somebody like, hey, what's a good soundtrack? Skate 3, mate. So I've covered all the things I want to talk about with the whole Skate series. Let's talk about these things, my braces. So I got them on about, I'd say, a week and a half ago now, and the first like week was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Then like after the first week, they started getting better. Then now they're pretty much fine. Like in the first week, the first day was not bad at all. I ate a plate of spaghetti. I mean, a ton of it got stuck in my expander, but I still ate it. I chewed on it fine. The second day, terrible. The third day, even worse. It just keeps on getting worse until one day. So it's getting better and better, and then you're at the stage where I'm at, where I can actually eat solid food. Like from the second day forward, all I could eat: yogurt, applesauce, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese. That's all I ate. Like literally, I consumed so much yogurt, mashed potatoes, applesauce, and mac and cheese. It's not even funny. And smoothies, milkshakes. It's just all I ate. I couldn't eat anything crunchy. Now I can actually like chew on stuff. So yeah, and I know I sound a lot different. Like going back and listening to like the recordings I've done so far, my voice sounds really weird from what it really sounds like. Or what it usually sounds like, I should say. But yeah. So anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.